Big news from Tigray. It seems that Tigray military channels are making final preparations. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Exclusive information for you from a town in Tigray where a senior Tigray general held a meeting with soldiers and he tried to lift the morale of the soldiers. He talked about alliance with Eritrea. He talked about preparation for war. He talked about capabilities of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. He talked about Abiy's plans, Tigray's counter plans, all that in this video. Here's a senior Tigray general. You can call him one of the senior most because it was being said a few months ago that he could be the chief of military. And he is heavily pro TPLF. And the man is in charge of military, which is operating in a zone where anti-TPLF government is in place. I'm talking about General Johannes John Medit. General Johannes yesterday held a meeting with soldiers under his command. The meeting was held in Mihoni, and the general talked about some major issues, including war preparation in this meeting. By the way, in recent days, we saw military mobilization in southern Tigray. I told you about movement of military towards a far border, from Makale to Abala, from Vijra to Tonsa, and from different parts of Tigray, more Tigray units, military units have entered southern Tigray. And we heard that Tigray military was making preparations to dismantle southern Tigray government. New military activity in southern Tigray has been confirmed. Johannes, addressing the soldiers in Mihoni yesterday, said, "This is the right time to strike Abiy." He said, "We see ourselves as weak. We Tigrayans, we think we are weak now. We have been devastated by war. But our analysis is not correct. Abiy is weak now. Those who were his allies during the war have turned against him. They're our allies now. So who is weak? We are not weak. Abiy is weak now, firstly. Then he talked about Ethiopian National Defense Force. He said ENDF is very weak now. It is scattered across the country. It is overstretched. It is not in a position to confront us. Second point he made. Thirdly, he talked about Eritrea. He said, we have got assurance from Eritrea that if war breaks out, Eritrea will support Tigray. Fourthly, he said that Abiy is bogged down in Amhara. Fano groups could not be crushed. 2 years have passed. Military is still battling with Fano. Abiy is really under pressure in Amhara. Then he said, if war breaks out between Tigray forces and federal forces. Other armed groups will try to march towards Addis Ababa. Oromo Liberation Army won't just sit. If Abiy invades us, or if war erupts, Ola will definitely march towards Addis Ababa. So Abiy is on his own. PP on its own. Federal government on its own. Who is weak? Tigray or federal government? Federal government is weak. Then he talked about Volkait and Raya. He said, get ready. This is the time to take back Volkait and Raya. Raya is under Tigray control, but since anti-TPLF pro-Getachew government is in place in Raya, that is why he said we need to take control of Raya and Volkait now. This is the time. He said, prepare to take back Volkait and Raya. It means he was telling his soldiers to be ready, to be alert, to wage war, to wait for the final order to wage war. Then he talked about Getachew and the group. He said, Abiy managed to divide us. We cannot deny that Abiy created divisions in Tigray. Without mentioning Getachew, he clearly he said that Getachew is Abiy's man. He said Abiy succeeded in dividing us, but we kicked out traitors. Traitors are still conspiring with Abiy. We need to take action against these traitors. He was talking about Getachew Reda group. He was talking about TPF too. Johannes is not showing any flexibility, any restraint towards TPF and Getachew group. He is clear that TPF, Getachew group are basically prosperity party. And Abiy wants to divide Tigray through backing Getachew and TP. All that he said in Mahoney was meant to lift the morale of Tigray forces. It was meant to prepare Tigray forces in Mahoney to be ready. Tigray military TPLF have been considering the proposal of dismantlement of southern Tigray government. I think Varade is hesitant. Varade is not fully on board. He's calling for restraint. He's calling for dialogue. Either he just pays lip service to dialogue, lip service to peace, or he's genuinely concerned that use of force could be counterproductive. It seems Varade is not fully on board. Johannes, by the way, is very powerful. I mean, he attends TPLF's party meetings. He fires at TPF fighters. He dismantled some governments in the past. Varade-led military is not fully controlled by Varade. After Varade took office, I think now he is not the most powerful man in military. Johannes, Pisseha, Kedano, Migbe, Mashubijine, these people are making big decisions regarding military. And all of them, almost all of them, are heavily pro-TPLF. They think that federal government is trying to prop up a political party to divide Tigray, Democrat Solidarity Party. That is why they back Tigray People Vision Fund of Debretsion Gebremichael. The situation, viewers, in Tigray is very alarming. How will this confrontation between Abiy and Tigray come to an end, that remains to be seen. Johannes talked about Eritrea too. Why would Eritrea support Tigray? He said Eritrea believes that if today Abiy invades Tigray and defeats Tigray, tomorrow Abiy will invade Eritrea to march towards Asmara or towards Assam. This is the time to stop Abiy. This is what Eritrea believes. And that is why Eritrea is saying, we are fully on board with you, we'll support you. Eritrea is telling Tigray, we will support you if you wage war on Abiy to take back Raya and Volkai. Other if Tigray forces wage war to take back Volkayt and Raya, it won't be just about Volkayt and Raya. It will be about removing Prosperity Party government. Thanks for watching.